Hi, and welcome to the Enterprise Zone. My name is Melissa C. Williams, and I am the owner and founder of the Enterprise Zone, a system that was created by me in order to help others start their own small business in the cleaning industry. The Enterprise Zone is spelled the Enterprise Zone, www.theenterprisezone with a Z, and you can find us on the World Wide Web. Also, you can email me at mswilliams@aol.com, mizzwilliamz@aol.com, any comments or questions that you might have. And what I've done is I put together the Enterprise Zone is a system that you can purchase online. You can purchase the book; it's only $32.95, or you can purchase the entire system, which consists of the book, a training manual, training DVD, and a CD with estimates and worksheets already on there. And the price says $264, and it covers just about everything that I've ever done since I've been in business. Now, I started my cleaning service in 1997, and I decided that in 2005 I would help others start their own cleaning business, and this is what I'm doing right now. And also, I've decided to do webinars and offer technical support. I find that once someone starts a business, they still and continuously need help, especially if you've never been in business before, or if you're just transitioning from a 9 to 5. This is something that you've never done before. This is like a whole new world, being an entrepreneur. I mean, from registering your business, knowing how to register, to actually getting the jobs, knowing what to say, what are the prices, what to charge, how much money do you charge in order to make a profit, and what category of cleaning might be right for you or may not be right for you. Marketing tips. I mean, these are some of the things that if you work for someone, or whether you've never worked for anyone before, or you're just coming out of high school or college, these things may not have been taught to you in school. So this is actual real world experience. I'm trying to teach you online and in my book. So I'm hoping that you will go out and actually purchase the book first, read it through and through. Keep the book like it's your map, kind of like the cleaning Bible. You keep it with you as a handbook everywhere you go. When I started the book, I kept making changes to it because I wanted to cover so much. But I realized if I just kept writing and typing, I'd be writing and typing forever. It'd be like a 500-page book that no one would want to read. So I put down as much important information that I thought, from resource information to marketing tips to real life experiences to questions and answers that many of you might have about the business. And it's such a basic book. Many of my friends said when you write your book, use the KISS, keep it simple. And that's what I did. It's like a step-by-step instructional guide for someone that's never been in business before, or for those people who've been in business but need to start growing and building their company. Now, also, some of the people that might be interested in purchasing the system are people that have bought into franchises. Now, some people may not be very happy with the franchise system, or you're happy, but the problem is that it costs you a lot of money, because once you do buy into the franchise, of course, there's costs that they take out for their marketing, etc. Becoming an independent cleaning service business is a great way and to make money. You can be successful at it, whether you're doing it full-time or part-time. In my book, I tell you, cleaning is not just commercial or office cleaning. It's floor stripping and waxing. You'll see large companies go into supermarkets and many places that you already go into. You'll see medical establishments where the floors are shined. Those jobs are done by cleaning companies. And today many schools and corporations have downsized, and they hire cleaning companies to come in to not only take care of the outside of the building, which is done by landscaping, which is also under cleaning. They also have cleaning services that come in and do everything from, wiping the walls to cleaning the floors to stripping and waxing. You also have those same company or people that work there, they hire you to do residential cleaning. So whether you decide to do residential, stay small, to grow, to get larger, to take on large jobs, this book that I've created or that I've written can help you and guide you from beginning to end. So it teaches you pricing. There's plenty of resource information. I also teach you about green cleaning, everything you need to know. And what I'm doing is providing these webinars to introduce those people who may have had fears about starting their own cleaning service. And that's something that I can understand. When I first started, I was very fearful. The questions that you ask yourself are, will I be able to get a steady income? Will I be able to make enough money to support my family and pay my bills? And you can either start, if you already have a full-time job, you can start by doing this on a part-time basis. You can also work full time and hire people, to do the work for you. You don't have to, actually be there on the job. Or you yourself, if you're not working or you've decided that you wanted to just change jobs, you're just fed up with where you work, you're not making enough money, it's just not covering the bills. This is a lucrative business to get into. I mean, these companies, large companies, manufacturing companies, um, you know, schools, colleges, they all, hospitals, medical facilities, they need someone to come in and clean. Whether it's for aesthetics or just for the fact that, you have to keep your building up to certain standards, especially, food service industries, places where you have people coming in for medical illnesses, places where you have a lot of people congregating and working together. People are going to get ill and sick. And, the benefits of a cleaning service are just, so many. If you want to keep your employees from getting sick, you need to have a cleaning service. And guess what? The employees are not going to do the cleaning. So if you want to have a clean and a clean environment, you're going to hire someone to come in, and that's where you come in. And people ask, well, many of the questions that I've been asked about with a cleaning service is, how much do you make as an independent cleaning service? Well, you can make upwards of $50,000. This is up to you. This is how, you can stay small or you can grow large. The definition of a small business is a company that has less than 100 employees. So whether you have one employee yourself, or you have two or three or 50 or 100, it's up to you how much you want to make. The great part about it is, being an independent cleaning service owner, as the owner and boss, you will, you make all the profit. So you don't have to worry about paying out money to, or a franchise fee. You set the parameters. You set how high or how much money you're going to make. It's up to you. You can do it by yourself, or like I said, you can hire employees. Now another question that people ask me is, they not just how much money can you make, well, how long does it take to get jobs? Being honest with you, when I first started, in 1997, I opened up my first company, and through persistence, patience, and I had to keep going out. I went out for 2 weeks every day, uh, a lot on the weekends, because I knew a lot of people were out, and I was handing out flyers. I went out into not just residential areas, but I also went out into the town to people that I knew, to lawyers, to churches. I went to people that I had already dealt with, that I was also a customer of, and I shouted out to everyone. I let them know, I have a cleaning service. My name is Melissa Williams, and I just started a cleaning service, and I do commercial office cleaning, and I do residential cleaning. Give me a call. Here's my card. Also, I made sure that while I was away from my home, which I used, my home I used as my office, I set up a phone answering system that had the name of my company. My business was registered. I registered my trade name and I registered my company to make sure it was legitimate. I gave myself, gave my company a name, MCS, Max's Cleaning Service, and I made sure that I set up my answering system to say, "Hi, you've reached, ABC or Max's Cleaning Service, whatever you want to call your company. Hi, you have reached Max's Cleaning Service. No one is here right now to take your call, but your call is important to us. So please leave your name and telephone number, and someone will return your call shortly." And if I did get phone calls, I would check them every day, sometimes like every hour, a couple of hours. I always check my messages, and I would definitely follow up within one day. That's very important because if you don't follow up, it's possibility that the potential customer, and I call them PCs, will call someone else within the next day. Because 9 times out of 10, if someone calls you, they're looking to have you do an estimate immediately within that a day or two. And then once they've hired you, they're actually looking for you to do that job ASAP, as soon as possible. So you want to be ready to, once you put your name out there, and that's the most important thing, to promote yourself. Promote yourself. Back then, we didn't have the internet and the use of technology to help us. We only had our phone system, and we had the newspaper, we advertised. But today, it's so wonderful because you have technology. You can set up, you can contact people by email. You can do email blasts. Through Constant Contact. You also have social networking. You have Facebook and Twitter. You also have, you can set up a website. And the great thing about setting up your website is like a portal where people can come to all the time. And it kind of, you start building kind of like a trust among people. Once they see that you've actually invested money and time into promoting and marketing your company and establishing yourself, they see that you have your registered business. You're actually online. We can find you online. We also see that you're on Facebook. So we know that you're a real company, real person. And we see you out and about. We see that you're advertising. People will be more apt to trust and, more inclined to call you. So for these, reasons, those people who have fears of starting a business, actually in 2012, right now, it's a better time for you. You have more capabilities to get your business off the ground. You don't have to put out as much money. And that leads me to the next question that people always ask me is, how much do I need to get my business started? And I say, I guess anywhere like in the ballpark of $200. And that money would include filing your trade name, registering your business. You can register as a sole proprietorship, or right off the bat, you can become an LLC, which you can register online. Or you can have somebody or a company do this for you legitimately. And this doesn't take any amount of time. You can register your business today, right now. Like I said, order my book. $32.95, very inexpensive. I've given you all my secrets, all my techniques, and not only that, but in this system, you have a training DVD to look at so you can get an idea of what and how the cleaning is to be done. What is the customer looking for? You have a book, you have a training manual, you have resources, and not just that, but at this time, I will be doing, and continuously from now on, I will be doing webinars to provide you with the online support, to provide you with motivation, and to provide you with the know-how to go out and get contracts. I'm planning on just giving you as much information and just providing you with everything that I know. I've been doing this for 12 years, but that's just in the cleaning industry. I grew up in the business, learning about business from my mom, who owned her own retail business and has since gone on and grown to have more companies. So the seeds are planted in me at like 9 years old, and business has always been my passion. And I've wanted to share this with others because as I see that, the economy is down, we're in a recession and we're trying to rebound, there's still not that many jobs out there for people, or maybe you're not qualified enough, or maybe it's just something out there that you just don't want to do, or they're not paying you enough for what you know, for your expertise. In this type of business, yes, you can earn $50 an hour. You can earn $100 an hour. It's up to you, depending on what you do. You can start out with something as simple as residential cleaning, which you actually get paid that day. You get paid by a check or cash. If you do commercial cleaning, you can set the terms of your cleaning for 15 days to 30 days. If you do floor stripping and waxing, carpet cleaning, hoarding cleanup, these things you actually get paid that day. And pretty good, I might add. If you check your competitors online, you'll see how much they're earning. And these are the things I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to transition from school, from college, from just not knowing how the business world works, and I'm going to bring you and teach you as much as I have learned, and take the time to tell you things that other people will not share with you. You can go online and get the benefit on the World Wide Web or the internet of people telling you, what in terms of what people are looking for, but they're not going to actually give you the script or actually provide you, the personalized information that I'm going to give you and teach you. I'm going to teach you the things and what to say, how to say them, how to write contracts, marketing tips, where to go. And I think I've provided you with some valuable information right now on this webinar. And I will continuously do these, put them up on YouTube, put them up on my website, www.theenterprisezone.com. I plan on having more interaction, hopefully an association where we can actually talk and do more interactions. And I just hope that I can give you enough information and insight that will help you get your business off the ground. As a matter of fact, I know that I can. So if you continue to stay with me and continue to join me, I will continuously do these webinars, which I'm very happy to do. So join me, Melissa Williams, at theenterprisezone.com, www.theenterprisezone, spelled with a Z.com, and look for my book, The Enterprise Zone 2. And look for me also on Facebook, Twitter, and you can find me on YouTube, and of course right here in our webinars. You will also not just see me, but I will also be interviewing facilities managers, and I will kind of do like scripts and back and forth to teach you and show you, give you some interaction so that you can actually see these things going on and know what to say, and you won't be shy anymore. Don't be scared to start your own business today. Even if you just get it started, just register your business today, get your business cards done and some flyers, and just start handing them out to the people that you know. Start with your friends, start with your church, start with local merchants, people that you've patronized, from your doctor to your lawyer to your dentist, to a former boss, or in schools, to the principal, to school teachers, just anybody you already keep in contact with on a daily basis, PTA members, members of your local auxiliary club, or members of a club that you belong to. Let everybody know, shout it out through emails, let them know, listen, I started up my new business, my new cleaning service, and I'm willing to, even just to get your foot in the door, you might want to give somebody, a very inexpensive price. The laundromat next door, the local 7-Eleven. Give them, a very inexpensive price to get started, just so you have your first job. And what you do with that first job, when they give you that first job, is you give it 110%. Okay? You do the job, you spend a lot of time on doing the job, And the reason why you're doing this is because you can use that one job as a reference to get more jobs. And I'm Melissa C. Williams, and please join me for the next webinar at www.theenterprisezone.com. Also join me on YouTube. Thank you very much.